Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RSF1's Tier 3 division. We're back here in Australia, Albert Park, Melbourne. On the news, if anybody has seen it, that the track is changing next year when we go there, hopefully in real life. The track is changed a few corners. But for now, we're going around the old traditional circuit of Australia, the traditional opener of a league season. I'm RSF1 Michael, also known as Brundle, and I'm joined not by Stygian today. Stygian will be back next week. He's having a few problems with his internet, but they will be sorted. I do have somebody quite special. Reveal yourself, who you are.
Hello there.
By special, I'm meaning, you know, F1 champion from last season, by the way. Let's just clear that up. Good evening to you, Easton. Welcome back into the comms box for the first time this season. Obviously, you are due to do Thursday in F4. But thanks for joining me tonight. How are you feeling for tonight's race with a full grid as well?
Yeah, it's going to be very... I was in a lobby about an hour ago with some of the people. I think I was in a lobby with VRC Dan, Toxic CW, Shane, Camel, Millsy, that lot, and Beast Pro, who's first out in track, and there were some very competitive times. So it's going to be interesting, very, very interesting.
I must ask this. I was led to believe he was F2, Beast Pro. I'm guessing
He's moved down from last season.
Okay. No, I thought he wasn't on the list. He's not on my F3 list.
He's reserve driver, that's why.
Yeah, because I was going to say he raced... Never mind. Let's not gloss over a little bit. He's here. That's what matters. Yeah, this is going to be a competitive season, Easton, isn't it? There's a lot of these drivers that were here last season in F3. A few new ones, of course, that could shake up the foundations. But yeah, could be an interesting season ahead, couldn't it?
Yeah, very. Obviously, last season we had the title go down to the wire between Toto and Dan, who are both gone out the tier. And proved by last season, it was best of the rest. So that technically means it's going to be even closer than last season, and Beast Pro's lining up to go for a lap.
Yeah. Under very, very overcast conditions, Easton, I'm nice to sing. Look at the clouds up in the sky. Might get some rain later on. Yeah,
possible. I would obviously do my ask the weather, but also I'm not an FD chat anymore, so that's an L.
Obviously, looking at this grid, obviously these are, apart from obviously Beast Pro being a reserve, who's he reserving for? McLaren. That would be Titan Prime? Yeah, that'd be Titan Prime. And he's the only one that is reserving, I believe. Other than that, we have...
is also reserving tonight.
Okay, thank you. I am wrong. Thank you for it to me. That would be Koala he's reserving for. Any others I'm missing?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, so looking at the grids, obviously I did a little grid preview for anybody that missed it. It's on the YouTube channel now, if you want to have a look at my views of the season. But what name stands out automatically for you looking at this grid?
RSF1 Saints.
Okay, the reason being?
As proved last season, you can mix it in with the J Sleeves, your Dans, your Totals when at his good tracks, and I believe he finished best of the rest, if you don't count those top three. So he's probably going to be the favourite coming into this. As Beast Pro 21-1 gets 3 stars for the season, not too shabby. But yeah, Saints will definitely be one to watch this season, along with his teammate Eyes. Very quick driver, Eyes is very consistent.
You know, funny enough, I actually put Saints as my tip to win the drivers and Red Bull to win the constructors because I'm biased, because I'm also a Red Bull driver. But of course, you get no bias in this comms box. We are both neutral. As Mr. Shane, team principal of Renault, is going to beat the time. Yes, it is a 20.8 from Shane, and that's a decent time from him. I'm expecting pole to be in the 19s, to be honest, Easton, if not a very low 20 when we get to Q3. But obviously, Q1, I'd say getting into the 20s, you're probably in the zone of where you need to be.
Yeah. Oh, I was talking to a few of the F3 guys before the race, and they said they think the car is going to be about Shane's time at 20.8. So I imagine there'll be people dipping as Stretchy into P3, and he's black Mercedes.
Just had to turn up the stream to make sure everyone can hear you, because we had an issue that last time. But everything is all good.
I've just jumped
8 viewers at the moment.
Sorry, Karen. I've just jumped on board with another possible title challenger, Falcon, as it showed very good pace at the end of last season. Oh, Peachy Pig.
Yeah, nice one, Peachy. 20.7 already. Yeah, Falcon, interesting enough, I put him second. So, I'm glad we're agreeing on a few things here.
Blazer puts himself on the pit. Oh, Shane goes even quicker. Oh, I done a back-to-back lap.
20.656. I've got the annoying glitch where it doesn't come up at the bottom of the screen that it's the fastest lap being set. I have to pause and unpause for it to come up.
Yep. Eagle.
Falcon coming to the end of the lap. Eagle third, nice. There's Falcon. 20.6.
Oh,
Shane.
Falcon got. That's another thing about Eagle. Came up from F4 after finishing second, and he's mixing in amongst them. Shane, very experienced driver, along with Falcon, been here since the start, both of them.
Oh.
And Eagle's mixing in between them.
Yeah, 2 points. RSF1 Eagle missed out on the championship to his championship rival Millsy, who is in this tier as well, has remained in the Alfa Romeo Millsy. And I said earlier in my preview, Easton, having a car that you had the same as last season is an advantage, isn't it? Because you know how it handles. You don't have to change much. Of course, equal cars are meant to be equal, but you and I both know, and everyone else watching pretty much knows, they're not completely equal. You have to adjust a few things.
Yeah. Mills I believe this is the third season in a row he's actually kept.
Oh! Blazer! Sorry, Blazer's just lost it through turn 1 and 2. He's got to get it back round again quickly, because the game can disqualify you if you stay put, and I think he's going to get away with it. And he does, yes. So a little bit of a moment for Blazer, lucky to keep out the wall.
Yeah. So it's going to be an interesting season ahead, obviously, because you've got your new guys coming up. 4 people coming up from F4, I believe. Cooper Benz. Oh no, 3. Because yeah, 3.
It is 4.
Is that?
Toxic,
oh yeah, Toxic.
Cooper Benz. Well, 5 actually. Have a look at this properly. I believe it's 5. You got Skyline, Millsy, Eagle, Toxic, and Cooper Benz was the other one.
Yep. And I believe you have
Here comes Toxic.
a couple coming down from F2 as well, don't you? Beast Pro, I believe, came down. I believe Peachy Pig also came down. And I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. Anyone? Kachow, I've just spotted Kachow in a lap in the Haas. Going through my Storpy chicane.
Nicely done. Chat's been very quiet for the beginning of this qualifying, but 23 viewers, it says on my screen. Give us a wave, give us a hello. Don't be shy. Don't know our comments at the moment, but Kachow's going through the last couple of corners.
Bit deep into the penultimate corner, that'll hinder his run for the last one. Very tricky last corner, easy to invalidate if you run it wide. It's going to be a 20.8 P5 for the Haas driver.
There with the front runners.
Yep, here he is, Camel 432.
It's Como. It's Como now.
Nah, it's Dinosaur Gang.
No, because Raikkonen said it's Como, we must adhere to that. He is, of course, one of the admins or the one to organise the league. If he says it's Como, then it must be Como.
I
know it was a mistake. It's Camo, of course it is.
Connor.
I hate Brighton too, Connor. Funny enough. Oh, camo. You saw that too, didn't
Yeah.
you? You knew as soon as you got on that curb. Lucky boy.
Using all the track here, Cameron. He said he's looking forward to tonight. It'll be one
Yeah,
of
being very aggressive on the curbs.
yeah, it'll be one to challenge tonight. It's not short shifting like you need to do there just to get more traction out the corner. It's
This
going
was
to
a
be
very
quick.
good lap.
20.4.
20.4. Mr. Camo goes fastest provisionally of Q1.
I've just jumped on board with who we both think is going to win the Drivers' Championship this season, RSF1 Saints. And the Red Bull
It's
last
quite a few
sector.
people's pick.
Yeah. Using all the track
And
as
similar
well.
to Camo. The Camo had a big slide as Science goes through that corner, but can Science goes through? This is looking pretty good.
It's not going to be as...
It's a mid-20.
20.8.
Yeah, 20.8.
The RC Dan coming across the line, it's going to be quick.
19.9. We're in the 19s already.
You're different. That's quicker than the F2 provisional. The quickest time in Q1 and F2.
No, that's matched quickest time in Q1. His quickest time was a 19.9 something, because I remember I did a 20-point flat and I was second behind Sparks. So, also, Mr. Dan, if we're gonna throw out that kind of chat, done it too early. You meant to hit a 19.9 in Q3, not Q1. Jeez. Right, Cooper Benz on a second lap, coming through across the line at 20.5. Means Racing Point at second and third.
Millsy across the line, it's a 21.8. Puts him into eyes as well.
17th.
Could also be a contender in the F3 Championships on a lap, just coming through the missile whippy chicane. I don't...
Yeah, the S word has already been thrown out.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as the S word. I think it should be labelled as a swear word, personally.
The swear word of league racing.
Yeah, the swear word of league racing. Here comes Eyes the Best. Is that going to be in the mid-20s? It is. Goes 5th. So that should see him safely through.
Maniac around the last corner now in the Williams toothpaste car. It's going to be a 20.9, puts him P11 just in front of Beast Pro. Original 96 I've just jumped on board with now as well, and the Ferrari newcomer to the league, reserving tonight for Koala.
I'm sure I know this guy, because I remember years back, we're talking 5-6 years ago, I used to know a drive called Originals. Obviously it's very different, Originals to Original 96, but you know, it's a feeling.
I've definitely raced him before.
Wasn't completely aggressive through to the final corner, that might cost him, but goes 18th. Still needs to find at least a couple more attempts, but he's got 4 minutes, he can go back in.
Oh, Beast Pro's bit. Oh, there's. Mr. Whippy.
He's done it again.
He's done it again.
He's done it again. Where is he?
Oh,
Exit
Mr. Whippy.
of... There he is. Oops.
Lols. Eyes goes up.
That's just bumped up. Yeah, eyes before. See? Oh, Original. I just caught a big slide from him for going through there.
Toxic is invalidated. Maniac's going again. Quaker Oats is giving up for a lap. Now that's about it. I think we have. Is Millsy on a lap?
Millsy's on a lap, but he's gone far too wide through the opening part of turn 10. He's lucky to keep it on track. But he's got to go back in the pits. And I think he's going to be under a bit of pressure, because 3 minutes 40. Unless he's... Oh, unless he's going to save the RSA Fuels backing off. So the F3 champion already under pressure, Easton.
Yep.
F3? F4, sorry.
He says he's never been a fan of this track. He says he's just got to take it slow and steady and hopefully get the maximum points he can. But Quaker Oats in F3 last season challenged a lot with the likes of Slee, Total Dan, Saints, Eyes, a lot of them.
Original 96 has retired, so he is out of qualifying. 18th at best for him. Who else is under pressure? So Beast Pro's time can still make it through. Weirdly enough. Here comes Quaker. 20.3 goes second.
Mills is a 10th down in the first. What's Quirky Turtle on? He's a 10th and a bit up. Skyline's closest to the line.
Cut the corner though.
Gonna
Quirky cut the corner.
run the last
So,
corner from Skyline.
Got to improve. He's nearly 3 temps up though. That should put him safer. Goes 13th. Might do it. How's Millsy getting on? Millsy's on a 4th lap on these tyres.
Hang on. There's no dent in the cockpit of the Alpha. I just saw that there.
There's no what?
There's nothing in the cockpit. There's the steering wheel and it's moving itself. There's no human
not
in
on
the
my
cockpit.
screen.
On my screen.
18th. 18th for Millsy, not enough.
And he's out because he's not got the fuel.
No. So F3 champion falls at the first hurdle. 18th. Well, he said to me he doesn't like this track. Well, that sums that up. We got Toxic CW as well. Another guy from F4. 17th for him. That leaves Quirky, Blazer, although Blazer is...
Here comes Stretch. Up to 8th. Good lap from Stretch.
Nice.
I'll put him safe. Blazer, what's he on? Not sure if he can catch his sector split. Skyline's weaving across the line. He was a bit up on a valid lap and he would have gone into P9.
Skyline validated last corner.
Elf.
Blazer's a 10th and a half up, which would be just enough. He's got to find a little bit more.
He's 3 tenths
And he's now
up.
nearly 4 tenths up. This will be much better. Ooh. Oh, big slide though through turn 11. That's going to cost him.
Quirky Turtle
It's going to cost him
18th.
enough. Oh, not enough from Quirky, so it's all down to Blazer to... Who's under pressure? Maniac could be under pressure. He's trying to get to the line in time and does.
Blazer across the line. Gets himself safe.
Does it?
Skyline's out.
That puts... Yeah. Skyline's going to just not make it through. Maniac can ease off. Whether Maniac knows this. Any engineers out there, you're fine. He's safe.
I think
Still pushing though.
he'll do the lap just to show his hand.
Good job from the house to get out of the way. Might as well stay on board with this lap. 10th and a half down though. 10th and a bit.
Yeah, he's backed off.
Yeah, now it's backed off of it. So, casualties in the first qualifying. Original 96 and 20th. Millsy 19th. Quirky Turtle 18th. Toxic CW 17th. Monster Skyline 16th. And Beast Pro will also be not making it through because he crashed turn 12. Was it turn 11? Turn 11. And apart from that, VRC Dan, the only one in the 19s at the moment.
Yep. Obviously, will be one of the favourites.
I noticed as well you got a Ferrari top of Q1 and a Ferrari bottom of Q1.
F.
Arguably the best team actually looking quite strong is the Racing Points, 3rd and 4th.
Yep.
Closely followed by the Renaults, 7th and 9th, sandwiched by the Mercedes of Stretch and Eagle.
Yeah, I don't know. Sainz is like, I know he's got a good time in his lock because I've seen it from him. Maybe it was just a safe little lap that he knows he can get through on, but who knows?
Yeah, and this is the thing about Q1, isn't it? When you're confident, you feel like you can get through it, you don't have to push 100%, do you? It's just get through this session safely, hopefully with sets of tyres that you don't want to use as well.
Yep.
Don't need to put out your best. Right, so there are your eliminations, but run us through our top 3, please, Easton.
So top 3 we have VRC Dan, from formerly known as RSF1
Massa, isn't it?
Yep, from last season.
Right.
Then Quick Roats in P2, and Camel 432, Dinosaur Gang in P3.
Do you want to speak to any of the drivers eliminated? You pick.
I think we'll get Millsy, I think.
Millsy? Okay. Can you invite him, please? I missed the
Done it.
opportunity to. Cool. Gonchastrophe in the chat. Yes. Beast Pro did bin it. Turn 11 into the wall. Which I think is that. I think he did that last night as well, if I remember rightly. Crashed in the same place.
Ah, here he is.
Alright, take it away, Easton. Always the way.
So, Patronus, Millsy, Pross, whatever your name is now. Welcome to the comms box. Obviously, not the ideal session for you. Just run us through your session.
Shit.
Nothing.
What more
nothing
can I
else
put
you
to it? What more can I put to it? I'm 19th. I mean, there's not much more I can put to that, really, is there? Is it? The position says it all.
I admire the question, Easton.
My
it.
season doesn't start till race 2. I am dog terrible here. I rely on people crashing here to get good points. So, yeah, I'm just being straight up and honest with it. I hate this track. Never done well here.
Fairs. So, moving on to the race. Are you willing to share your strategy? Is it a full dry race, or is there a bit of rain involved as well?
Well, as far as we can see, it's like it's not overcast in the race, so I don't think there's going to be any rain in the race. I don't know what I'm starting on. I don't know. I don't think it really matters considering what we saw in F2 yesterday. So you never know. Anything can happen.
Maybe this time we'll have a 17 car pilot instead of a 15.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I'll tell you the strat you need to do. You need to go on full wets, which you can't anyway. But anyway, go on full wets, and yeah, as Easton say, there'll be a part. Hopefully not.
I mean, I could
obviously joking, of course.
I could just do a Hamilton from Turkey, just put the intermediates on, wear them down to the point where they're slicks. That'd be good.
Yeah. There's also that. Yeah, just point showing before I'm guessing at this.
I'd be happy with 1 point, to be quite honest, yeah. But it's a bit of a far-fetch, I think, just 1 point at the moment. Yeah, I just...
You never know.
It's just this track. I know next week when we go to that Bahrain, I'll be... I hope to be in Q2. That's my aim. So...
Okay.
But the race is where you get points, not qualifying.
Race is always also where you get Driver of the Day nominations, so maybe you can at least maybe aim for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck in the race.
Thank you,
Millsy.
Wait, Millsy. If you're in a party with Clark, tell me he's a ball.
He's a bottle.
Okay.
He's a bottle.
Oh, Just
And he needs to stop corking it.
quick question. Gang beast afterwards?
Mm.
Is that?
Yeah,
Gang beast
I
afterwards?
guess. I guess so.
Cool. Alright, I'll see you after the racing.
Cool.
Right, Shane.
Shall, shall we explain what that is, or shall we just move on?
If you like,
No, move on. Move on, I think. Shane's about to finish a lap at the moment on the soft tyres, interestingly, Easton. I was going to say about strategy, but comes across the line. It's going to be a 20.4, which is a solid lap
that should,
from Shane.
to be fair, that may actually get him safe. Camel, oh no, he's invalidated. Williams, that's Falcon starting a lap. Red Bull's next. Eyes on a lap.
Haas of
Ka-chow on a lap.
Ka-chow. Yeah, some mediums. Novello, as in I know what it is, but those people that haven't heard of Gambies before, it's like, what is that? Anyway, Ka-chow 22-0. It's about a second difference between the mediums and the softs, isn't it? 20.3 from Science.
Yep.
Yeah, second difference in it between softs and mediums.
Yeah, I've not checked, to be honest with you.
That's what the thing told me yesterday when I checked. About a second.
We're just winding up for another lap.
Keeping an eye on Falcon, he's just in the final sector at the moment.
Camel's just in front of Falcon. Oh no! Oh, never mind. He's got the ball out. He's bottled it.
What's he done? Oh, he's doing donuts already. End of the season, Camo.
He's stuck in the jump.
What's he doing?
Oh no! He was stuck in the curb slightly.
Oh, okay.
Falcon into P3 as well. 20.5.
Oh, Eyes the best joins Science as a Red Bull 1-2, a 20.4 from Eyes. Red Bull for the win! Come on! Ka-chow's on a much better lap. Should get into the 21s, but 21.6. Solid lap on the mediums, but don't think that's going to be quick enough.
Yeah,
I think.
and every tier. If you get through the mediums, pat in the back too. That's some achievement.
Yeah, they're so much slower, aren't they?
Yeah.
They seem to be difficult to work with as well. As Blazer on his medium tyres as well. Sets a 21.8. Couple of tenths off Ka-chow, another decent time, but got so many on the softs, he's going to have to go out on the softs himself to get through.
Cooper Benz is winding up for a flyer now.
Do you want to take us on board?
I'm sure, so down
Go for a lap?
I've missed turn 1, so into turn 2, stays, oh no, he runs it right out wide, interesting. And then coming down into a possible overtaking zone into turn 3, brakes just at the black blocks, goes down into second gear, runs out wide into turn 4, very easy corner to spin it. Turn 5, easy to lose it in the race if you're on worn tyres, 7th gear into this tricky corner, turn 6. Just before the 50, oh he's hesitated slightly there through turn 8, I believe. And the turn 9, takes that inside curve into 10. Oh, bit wobbling exit through turn 11.
Car's very loose.
Yep, looks like into turn 12. Mr. Wicky chicane. Turn 12 and 13, done very nicely. Through turn 4. Is this classified as a turn? Doesn't look like it, so we'll call this turn 14. Runs it right out using all the track, and it's 15. Leaves it in 6th gear. Blazer gets out of the way nicely. Into 16 and coming round the, about to come round the final corner. Turn 17, short shifts. You make sure he doesn't spin it. Come round the line, cross the line. Ooh, 20.4.
Very nice. I was going to jump on board with Dan, but he's invalidated his first lap. Camo's about to begin one. That's a pretty solid lap, considering... Was it turn 8? He realised he was turning in too early, so had to turn out of it.
It was turn 6, I believe.
Yeah. Because he nearly cut the corner. And despite that, it's still 20.4. So,
Another
he has some more in him.
20.4.
Peachy Pig. Got Camo, Dan, Quaker Oats coming through. Maniac is on a invalid lap, so we'll keep on board. What was Dan first and then Camo next? And Rhombus in the chat, I am going to, what's the word? Decline that request.
What's this said?
Thank you very much. Watch every lap Shane does in Q3, please. No, because it's unfair on everyone else.
Yeah, I think I know why.
Why?
I think it's something to do with all his laps he's doing. He's taking some interesting lines, we'll say.
Oh, okay. Is he still doing the smoke screens? Because he did that last season in Racing Point.
No.
Have they transferred the button? 19.6 from Dan. He's... well, there we go.
Well,
back into it once again.
Hamill goes 3rd. Baker goes 6th. I tell you what, Shane retiring could be a bad decision.
Yeah. He's in 8th place at the moment, and... This is how close Tier 3 is. You got 2/10 from 2nd to 9th. I'm just ignoring Dan at this point.
He's pulling a Dan
I'm just...
from last season in Mexico.
Yeah, I'm just hoping at this point somebody gets close-ish to close-ish near to him.
Yep.
Because at the moment, because it's still Q3, of course. At the moment, pole position seems to be his.
Eagle done Mr. Whippy chicane perfectly there. So
Very good, yeah.
also Dan has took 2 laps to set that lap, and they'll have a good bit of tyre because this is a high deck circuit. So that could hinder him for the race. Eagle short shifter in the last corner. It's going to be a solid lap. 20.7 puts himself into P10, replacing Stretch, his teammate.
Right, so another one, no. So it's just Stretch and Maniac on outlaps at the moment. Interesting comment from BF1 Racer in the chat, in capitals. Please don't overuse capitals, thank you very much. But he says, I don't know what to make of this. I don't know what you can make of this.
Go on.
Slower than a dead rhino, going backwards through porridge, and you've got the grace of 1.
Oh, I get it.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Am I meant to get it?
I get it.
Also, don't spam capitals. Thank you very much. It's a simple request. It's not a... Oh, it's a Mark Goldbridge thing. Yeah, I don't like him. So, that's my view on that. Sorry, I don't. Jeez, I think he shouts too much. I think he screams too much. I think he swears too much. There you go.
We're all entitled to our own opinions.
Yeah. Also don't like Pieface, who was in the virtual Grand Prix yesterday. But anyway, moving on. Right, Maniac on a lap needs to get into the 20s. Did he... No, his first lap was on the soft, so fresh set, hopefully. Oh, I've sparked it now, haven't I? The debate whether Mark Goldbridge is good or not.
Stretch currently 10th and a bit up through. Well, he's done that very nicely, Mr. Whippy chicane.
He's ahead at the moment, isn't he?
Yep. He's done that nicely again. Stretch using all the track here. Double lock up in the front left, but that won't harm him too much. Short shifting in the last corner, Red's 4th. They're coming down the start finish straight, it's going to be a 20.3!
Nice! Go on, Stretchy!
Stretchy Red!
former teammate of mine. Very nice to see him up there in third place. What's Maniac doing? He's only a 10th up. Needs to find a lot more in this last sector to see what he can do. Maybe mid-20.
OP9. Shane's regarding retiring.
Let me just point out how close that is.
What the
Again, let's ignore Dan. Let's ignore Dan. Sorry, Dan, for a little bit. But there's a 10th from 2nd to 10th. 10th and a bit. Shane is on the bubble. Kachal, unfortunately, is validated, but he's got time to go around again. So, I think Shane's going to be under pressure here because you got Falcon, who
was up there in Q1.
Yeah. Got Kachal and Blazer as well. Right, so Kachal is behind Falcon. Where is Blazer on the track? He's
4/10 up.
Just gone through first sector. Yeah, needs to be improving by 1.4 seconds at least. So keep an eye on him. Falcon is a 10th and a half up already. That's all he needs. Kachal is nearly 3/10 up.
Blazer needs to find 6/10 in this last sector. He's 8/10 up at the minute.
Yeah, maybe he was on mediums though, so... Falcon's middle sector, 3/10. I think Shane's in trouble. All big slide from Falcon though. And Kachal, yeah, Kachal's 6/10 up as well, so... Blazer's going to be first. Is it going to be enough? I think it is.
He's done it!
Goodness me, he goes 5th. Goes 5th.
Shane's out.
Shane is out. But who else? Is this going to put both Renaults potentially out? Because Falcon crosses the line and goes second with a 20.0. And that leaves Kachal. Is Kachal going to knock both Renaults out? He does. Goes to third himself.
Maniac's invalidated, that's all she wrote. Cooper Benz is safe. Well, that's ridiculously close.
Peachy Pig and Maniac miss out Q3 by 7 thousandths of a second behind Quaker Oats. It just nips into a 10th from 4th to 13th. That is insanely close. And good luck from Falcon near the end though. 20.0 gives us some hope that he could challenge Dan, unless somebody else has a little bit more left in them, but oh, that was a competitive Q2.
Yep. Just roughly doing some maths, it was about a 10th and a... say a 10th and a half, yeah, a 10th and a half from Saints down to Shane.
Jeez.
And this track is also known for DRS trains. Because it's very difficult to overtake around here. And it's very...
Nobody got through on the mediums. It was going to be... I mean, if a field that close, it's never going to happen to medium tyres, but... And to think as well, look at Eagle, 2/10 and he would have been in Q3 as well.
Yeah, there you go. Good jump from the S04 runner-up, showing you can compete with this lot. Oh.
Oh, Maniac.
I'll get him back in.
Back in. Thank you. Wow, look at that. So, again, this is how much Dan is on it tonight. The gap that he has from 1st to 2nd is the same gap from 2nd to 10th.
Youch.
Or 2nd to 13th. So, looking very strong, but
oh, no, not
eliminated
Dan.
from...
Maniac.
Maniac, yeah. So eliminated from Q2. Peachy Pig, RSF1 Maniac, Shane in 13th, and Eagle in 14th. Who do I want to speak to? Would want to speak to me. Let's speak to Eagle, if I can, if I can remember the button. There we go, I got him.
Excellent.
Sweet.
Got Q3 prediction as well.
Yeah, I did have a thing from EBL Gaming saying Brundle would like a prediction for top 5 to make it difficult for you in Q3. Jesus fucking Christ. Down for pole, I can't see anybody else, really, unless they can pull something out the bag. Racing Point 2-3, Cooper Benz had a camo, 4th, Science, 5th, I's the best. There's your top 5. Me anyway. Eagle.
Hello.
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 Hello. Difficult qualifying, but very, very close. I mean, you were 2 tenths away from Q3 in the end.
Yeah.
Welcome to F3. This is going to be a very close grid by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, you made that jump up from F4. First of all, what are you expecting this season?
Not much, to be honest. I'm a bit disappointed with that qualifying because on Friday I was doing some practice and I was getting in the high 119s. So to be over half a second off that, it's a bit annoying. But I kept messing up 2 and 4 and 5. So, but just hoping. I was hoping obviously to make Q3 and get into the top 10, but that's still the aim for the race.
Of course, yeah. Obviously, I know you from F4 last season. Your race pace is very good. So, obviously, you're still expecting. Are you expecting points? Obviously, you need to stay out of trouble in the first lap or so.
I wouldn't say expected, but I'm hoping to get into the top 10 with, I'm sure there'll be a few DNFs I might be able to capitalise on and people getting penalties, so we'll see. Just need to try and keep it clean and try and get a few overtakes.
Yeah. Obviously, your teammate in Q3 at the moment, Stretch, have you had a chance to speak with him before tonight?
I haven't, no, I haven't spoke to him at all.
You got a good teammate there, because he used to be my teammate 2 seasons ago, so you got a good guy there. So,
yeah. Hopefully we'll get to have a chat sooner or later.
How you finding the Mercedes as well?
It was probably my 5th choice car that I wanted. I actually wanted one of the Honda engine cars, but it's not bad. It's better engine noise than the whiny Ferrari engine that I had last season, so
yeah,
not too bad.
That screams at you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just gives you a headache by the end of the race.
Yeah, especially at tracks like Monza.
Yeah, that was all. I didn't want a Ferrari engine car or the Williams, so I was fairly happy with the Mercedes.
Fair enough. Anything from you, Easton?
Not really, just best of luck for the race, and we hope to be speaking to you at the end of it.
Yeah, hopefully. I doubt it, but we'll see.
You never know. You never know. Have a good one.
Cheers.
Oh.
Good stuff, amigo. Up for the challenge. But yeah, missed out on Q3 by 2 tenths. You still take pride in that, even though you're 14th. It's still take pride in that, don't you, Easton? If
yeah.
You're only a couple of attempts off.
Especially with a new tier, you also need to get into the rhythm of being up against these quicker drivers. So it's a good effort from him, and the eyes is just about to come around. Comes across the line. It's had 20.3. He gets all started.
Very nice from Eyes.
Ooh,
I've gone for the wrong car. Cooper Benz.
Stretch
20.2.
is next. 21.1. That could have been 1 tyres. Quaker 20.4. Followed by Saints 19.9.
19.9. Second guy to join the 19s.
Blazers back. Oh, Blazers get damage. I think.
Happened to Blazer.
Oh, he's got. Oh, he's got. Big chunk of his wing missing.
Hush in the chat. A bit of bias coming through there because he's a Red Bull team principal. Science first and second and Eyes third. Not meant to come through, Hush.
Good chow.
What do you think, Easton? Who do you? I know we've already had some times come in, but what do you think?
Oh, if somebody somehow beats Dan, fair play. So I'm going to say Dan Paul, Sainz second, Cooper Benz third, Quaker fourth, Camel fifth. No, Falcon fifth actually. Camel.
Speaking of Camo, he's just gone second.
Falcon.
Just had a Falcon who splits the racing points.
all bit wobbled for Dan on the exit of Mr. Whippy.
Yeah, Blaze is back in the pit, so Dan is the last driver to throw down a lap for the first run. Oh, there's a Red Bull coming through. That might be Eyes.
It's Saints again, but it didn't improve.
Oh, it's Science. No. And here comes Dan. He's been in the 19s very solidly. Can he improve on it? Can he take pole position?
The
He
gap,
does, but a couple attempts.
the gap has come down though. Saints and
What
Cal,
did he set in Q2? It was a 19.6, wasn't it?
yeah, and everyone else was on like a 20 flat, 20.2, 20.3ish.
Mm.
The gap has come down massively.
Yep.
It's only about a tenth and a half actually. From 4 and
There is, of course, still the race. We're not obviously handing him the trophy already, because you can be scintillating in qualifying, but the race just doesn't go well for you.
so we get any drivers going for another lap. Doesn't look like it.
No. What did I say for my top 5? I said Dan first, didn't I? And then second, Camo, followed by Cooper Benz.
Then it
Then
Saints.
the two Red Bulls.
Yeah, it was Saints Eyes, I believe.
Science in the eyes, yeah.
No, wait,
Nearly there.
you said Cooper in front of Camel.
Oh, Cooper in front of Camo. So yeah, Cooper needs to 19s a bit. I'm very close to it. Just needs a little bit of tweaking.
Mine is
Cooper Benz.
little.
Cooper Benz coming out earlier than everyone else. Still 5 minutes. Obviously, everyone else, I think they're going to wait until 3 minutes left around about that mark. But Cooper Benz is going to have a completely free track in front of him.
Yeah.
This strategy of Q3, I see people do it a couple of times. I rarely do it myself unless I've messed up my first lap. What do you think about it? Because if he completes this, he's not going to have enough time. We'll be hard pushed to get back in again.
Right. Well, sometimes what people do, they push on the lap, and then they come into the pits at the end of it. So I don't know if he's doing this. Maybe to throw people out the pits.
Oh, perfectly through turn 1 and 2. Ran the car so far on the curb, but just about right. Doesn't invalidate you. Opening up turn 3. Again, back end of F4, Cooper Benz was such a good qualifier in Q3. But for some reason, the races just didn't come their way. Mistakes crept into it.
He's about 2 tenths up for the first sector alone at the minute.
Every eye's on him. And there's a Red Bull and a Haas coming out, but
We'll check who they are. It looks like it's Saints and Kachal.
a very handy lap at the moment. It's 10.5 up, which would put him close to the front row. Oh, wasn't 100% perfect, would you agree?
I
Through
wasn't
there?
100%, yeah. I had to lift
Yeah.
slightly so he didn't invalidate or spin the car into the wall.
Oh, no, no. Oh,
I
I
imagine
knew
he'll
it.
be in the
I
pits.
knew it. As soon as he got the understeer there. I've done it many times myself. Is he going to get back out in time, do you reckon?
Yeah, he should do.
Yeah. So Science is going to be first out of Kachal.
Oh, Maniac's left again, I'll get him back.
We're in trouble. Then you've got Mercedes a stretch, and you've got Eyes, and then Dan coming out as well. Here we go then. Who's going to get the first pole position in about 5 minutes time? We'll know. Who's going to take it? Does Dan have a little bit more? Can anybody else challenge him? Can Science, Camo up there, Falcon, Cooper Benz as well? Right, so Science. Begins his lap. A couple of cars coming out the pits, but they slowed down plenty of time. Into turn 1. Car steps out a little bit, but nicely through turn 2 as well. Keep an eye on Kachao behind as well, first sector. Can you keep an eye on Stretch and Eyes
Yes.
for me, please?
Caps are
So-
200s up.
Yeah. The Stretch is coming to the end of the first sector, and then you got Eyes behind.
Stretch is
Science.
currently 2/10 up.
Science is only finding a little bit. He's pushing really hard, perfectly through 10 and 11.
Eyes is 500s up.
So a little bit of improvements here and there. But is it going to be enough? Look at touching the grass on Science. He's absolutely pushing it. Is it going to be enough? At the moment, it's only a slight improvement. Again, running the car as fast as it can. Is it going to beat Dan? It does! A 19.6 from Science. Kachao goes
I think stays
half a
8th.
second improvement. Stays 8th. Stretch. Stretch might get in the months, these guys. For the last sector.
D6.
20.26.
Eyes is 900s up. He's not improving by much.
So put him 5th, possibly.
Yeah,
It is 5th.
He's found
20.0.
Dan, what's he on? Dan's 800s down.
Ooh. He's got time to go around again.
The Alpha Tavis went round. Oh, Quaker's round, Mr. Whippy. That's Quaker's session done. Best P8.
Dan takes it back. 19.5.
What's
And
Blazer?
Science is down by a couple of attempts. How's Camo getting on? Camo's a 10th and a bit up. Blazer goes to 8th. Oh, Camo's invalidated through 10 and 11.
Saints in the pits. Falcon, I didn't catch Falcon sector times. Cameron gets out of the way.
He's 400s up. So this might displace Camo. Can it get on the front row though? Just got Cooper Benz coming round, but Falcon is first, and he goes.
Stays
No!
4th.
Cooper Benz
Stays
doesn't
6th.
improve.
Stretch is in the pits. Dan's not on a lap. You chill. That's all she wrote. BRC Dan takes the first pole of F3 in Season 4.
And GG to Dan. That was a to and fro battle from him and Science at the beginning there. Unfortunate for Camo. Let me just check Camo. Was he up? 21.6. He was up by 2/10. Camo was.
It would have been
At
a
the end
month
of the middle sector. Yeah.
Dan's celebrating into the pitch with a little weave.
Very good. Science pushed him. We were worried we weren't going to have any competition after Q1 and 2, but it's a hat trick for Dan already. Can he finish the job off in the race? He's going to start from the best possible position, and that is pole in F3. But 800ths of a second in the end, ahead of Science. Camo and Falcon will be on row 2. Row 3 is going to be Eyes the Best and Cooper Benz. Row 4 is going to be Stretch and Blazer Guns. And then row 5, Quaker Oats and Kachao.
Yep, it's going to be a good start. All drivers are going to all be on the top. In the top 10 are all going to be on the medium compound of tyres. No, soft tyres, sorry. Ignore me. So it's going to be interesting. Because there's obviously, you've got a couple of strategies you could do. You could do soft medium, soft hard, or you can two-stop it.
Yep. Good qualifying from the Rebel Boys and the Racing Point. Almost sandwiching each other. Both Avataris, 8th and 9th as well. So a good solid start for them. But here is race time. And as we've seen from last night, Easton, things can change very, very rapidly. So qualifying is not the be-all and end-all. It puts you in a good position to maybe control if you start higher up. But, well, let's hope we don't get a repeat of last night. let's hope we can have a clean first lap.
I'm gonna quickly. I need to go and get a drink, so I'll be back in a minute.
Right, as he goes and gets a drink. 34 viewers in the chat. Thank you very much for watching once again. RSF1 Division 3. I would normally be on my laptop to see who in particular is watching, but I've got my phone on instead, and I cannot see who is. I cannot see all the members, but thank you very much for taking your time out to watch this. Hopefully you're enjoying so far, and hopefully the F3 boys can provide a good race ahead of us for their opening round. Who are you guys cheering on? Any predictions in the chat? Send them to me. Who's your favourite for this first race? Skies are brightened up, so no chance of rain. As Josh in the chat saying, come on eyes. Was he cheering on eyes the best? Vettel saying Falcon for top 3. EBL Gaming saying, come on Jake Moore's been shouting Jake Moore's name from the very start. So, good fan club. Evening to Rebster as well. Good evening to you. Buffalo saying camo. Aaron saying eyes. So yeah, a lot of followers, a lot of support. It's good to see. And of course, we've got all the engineers doing the spots as well. Falconbot and Maniacs is Tetraloid. Big up Renault Power. Comebacks on, says Andy Yuskin. Science Baby says hush. Very good start. The viewers has bumped up to 43.
Dub.
And all that. Hello, you're back.
Oh.
43 viewers.
Dub.
Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. What are we expecting? Who do you reckon the ones to watch? Anybody in the top 10? Maybe outside the top 10? I reckon Eagle or Shane possibly. 13th and 14th.
Oh.
Maniac's having big trouble with his connection tonight. He's the only one, isn't it, that's jumped out?
Yep.
And if I remember rightly, I believe the rule is if they leave 3 times or more, that's it. We cannot invite them back.
Yeah, so if he wants to join back, he has to join off the lobby host.
Actually, I thought the rule was if you've lagged out 2-3 times, you then can't join back in or something like that.
I'm not sure of the rule. I think as you need to join back and put your car into the pit lane and retire. That might be what it is.
How many times would that be a 3rd time?
Yeah, it's a 3rd time.
Okay. Evening to Saw saying howdy. Not enough players. Connection. That's something to do with him, I'm afraid, Jamie. Because he's the only one that's jumping out of the screen. So there's something wrong there. Scotsman, how's things? How is things, Easton? As Scotsman's asked.
Pretty good.
Yeah. What have you got for drink?
I just got a bottle of water from the kitchen.
Cool. Button saying down for the win, Forza Ferrari. Rebs are saying go Stretchy baby. Yeah, Stretch has looked pretty good in qualifying so far as ready ups are underway. Under clear skies. I don't know whether they're blue skies yet. Can't see the skybox at the moment. We are almost ready to kick things off for F3. He goes again. He won't rejoin. Okay. It's the cheering on the Red Bulls. Obviously a Red Bull driver himself, and the Red Bulls are 2nd and 5th. As take us through the grid, please, Easton, as I see one driver on the hard tyres.
So in P20 we have original 96 and the Ferrari on the soft compound tyres. P90 we got him in for a chat. End of Q1, RSF1 Milsey in the Alfa Romeo for the 3rd time. It's on the hard compound of tyres. P18, Quirky Turtle in the Haas on the medium compound tyres. Then we have a couple F4 former F4 drivers Toxic CW and the McLaren lines up P17 on the soft compound tyres. Just ahead, the other Alpha Monster Skyline 4 and the Alfa Romeo on the soft compound tyres. Captain Ball is in P15 and the McLaren on the medium compound tyres. P14 we got him for at the end of Q2, start Q3 is RSF1 Eagles 78. And the Mercedes on the soft tyres. P13 we have RSF1 Channel 407 and the banana car on the soft compound tyres. P12 is the lagged out car of RSF1 Maniac and the toothpaste car. He's on the soft compound tyres. P11 Peachy Pig in the red who came down from F2 looking to impress in F3. Lines up. Well,
I can tell.
RSF1 Kichao lines up
carry
in
on.
P10 and the Haas on the soft compound tyres. In P9 we have one of the AlphaTauri's of Quakero's 1992. And he lines up in the softs in P9. Team Principal of AlphaTauri, LR Blazer Guns, and he lines up P8 on the soft tyres. And at the top 7 we go, it's Stretchy Babe and P7 on the soft compound tyres and the Mercedes. So, now in Group Events lines up P6 in the Tracing Point on the softs. I's the Best and the Red Bull lines up P5 on the softs. Top 4 RSF1 Falcon Bot lines up in P4 and the Williams on the soft tyres. Camel 432 Dinosaur Gang lines up P3 in the Chasing Point on the soft tyres. Top 2 RSF1 Saints and the Red Bull on the softs, and VRC Dan. Oh, there's a tyre in the middle of the track. Oh no, no, there's people's heads actually on my screen. So
Okay.
interesting. He lines up on pole and the Ferrari on the soft tyres.
Very much. You know when they all slowed up at turn 3?
Yeah.
I was on board with Monster Skyline, as obviously you were talking about. I got bad vibes from yesterday, all the car park. Let's hope we don't get that again as we all are ready to go. Let's hope the game cooperates, because sometimes it doesn't. We are waiting a very...
I think it'll be Maniac because he joined midway through
Yeah, it would
formation
be.
lap. So Fearless
be
will
as
be
well.
all underway.
Yeah, unfortunately, would be its AI car still around, so that'll be an issue. But at the moment, we are still waiting on the grid, and it's just so frustrating when this happens.
I think I
Because
could
we're all
come
geared
under.
up. Yeah, I can't get a good one either, but obviously the most important thing is we are waiting. And we got... I hate it when this happens, because you're all geared up, you've got a full grid, you've got 46 viewers ready to start, and this happens. Beautiful game. Beautiful. Someone in the chat, we must be waiting on someone
Yeah, I think it's Maniac.
at this point.
He must have taken control of his car too early. Which then
Yeah, he's
puts him
gotta
on the grid
leave.
with the loading circle.
Yeah, he's got to leave, if that case. And it's one of those things, I can't leave this too long before calling a restart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I need to know. I need to know, are we waiting on someone? Otherwise I'm going to call it.
I'm trying to find out right now.
Yeah. It's eyes as well.
I know it does that with the lobby host. Whoever's not the lobby host who's got loads
Yeah.
needs to leave, then it will sort itself.
Me and Ek and I spinning. Right. I'm going to give it another minute. If it's not starting in another minute, I'm going to have to call it. Because this is what happened in F4.
Also get a quick screenshot of the grid.
Yeah, thank you.
Quickly going to get the screenshot on my phone.
Have
It's
you
easier
been
f-
kicked as well?
Yeah.
Are they going or?
I've been kicked as well, so I can't tell.
Oh, you've been kicked as well. Okay.
Oh, it's a dodgy foe.
I need to know, guys, are they racing at this point?
I'll just need to do.
They have started. Apparently they have started.
That's a bit sad. I'll get him through Cam's profile and I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in as well. Let's get in quick and see how things are.
Yeah, but it's lap 2, so it's...
Does everything seem okay, though?
I'm not sure, because I just said lap 2 when I joined the lobby, so I just went off that. Hopefully we're not getting any
Yeah,
response.
I'm just joining as well. Right, let's see. Apparently... What is going on? Right, it says...
Oh.
It says on my screen, Maniac's leading. Yeah, Maniac is leading on my screen.
I think...
That's the same. Restart.
Okay.
Calling a restart, please.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll let them all.
Same as F4 USA, and I'm not going through that again. Yep. So can you put that to Camo or just Shane to somebody? I'm calling a restart.
I've just told Camel.
Yeah. Sorry about this, guys, for everyone watching. Obviously, it's a shame, but obviously on my screen, I'm seeing Maniac is in the lead, and obviously, clearly, that is not correct.
Yep.
So,
Camel's been. I've told Camel, and he's.
Yeah. That's the main thing for me, because it says Maniac is leading.
Yeah, we had that moment in F1 Brazil as well.
Yeah. I'm not going through that, so... Right. Going to leave the lobby. Obviously, they're going to start crashing into each other, and we should get the grid up as soon as possible.
Oh, it's a Tesla's car park.
That's what I left.
So that's just the funnest part of a lobby restart.
See, that's the positive thing about USA F4 last season, if everybody remembers that. Positive is we now know what to do if that happens again, not to persevere, because it was horrible.
I think I'm going to go quickly jump on his bike to go and get on the grid. Just send
yes,
him a
you do
picture
that.
of it. So I'm just loading it so my game doesn't die.
Good thing is, chat agrees with me.
Up.
There's always a thing about calling a restart.
Right, I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to go and give Isaac a grid.
Yep. Right, again, hopefully the restart shouldn't take that long. We obviously have a procedure. Easton's off to give the lobby host the grid. Lobby will be reset and go from there. It's frustrating when it happens, but at least we know. hopefully you guys stick around. I'll get the chat back up again. I was just checking Discord. Yes, so say again, yeah, restart for the moment, because obviously we're waiting on the grid. Then I was kicked, came back in, and pretty much had the same as F4 USA last season. I persevered in that race, which I admit was the wrong call, in which Maniac's car was in the lead, and that was going to cause problems, especially if a safety car came out. So best to reset. It's frustrating, we all know this, but it's not really anyone's fault. It's just obviously it's the game as the way it is, and obviously we got to persevere with it. Hopefully I should be back in the lobby soon. Underway. Let's see if it's set up. I believe it should be. Let me just check. F1 FA Joker. Long time no speak, Michael. Is that who I think it is, gamertag wise? Joker in the chat. Because it rings a bell. I think what your gamertag could possibly be with that. All good? No shouting and screaming, no complaining. Easton? Ah, great. Easton, you right? Say that again. You're very quiet on my microphone.
I've sent him the good, now he's
Oh,
got it.
there you
He's
go.
just waiting for everyone.
Okay, is he in the lobby? Is it set?
What's up?
Is he in the lobby? Is it
Yeah, he's in
set
the
up?
lobby. Yeah, I just had to restart my game.
Oh, okay. I'm just jumping in now. So frustrated when this happens, but again, at least we have procedures. We all know what to do when this happens. Just thank goodness it's not very common, Easton.
Yeah.
It's rare, but it's there. We love Codemasters, don't it? So let's spark up this conversation then. Obviously, EA taking over at some point. Obviously, we're hoping things will be a bit more stable. But what are we expecting from them? Bearing in mind what games they've made in the past.
Well, I believe EA made a couple of games in the past, did they not? To do with F1.
Oh yeah, they were early 2000s, weren't they? I can't remember rightly.
Yeah, I'm not sure, I never
They were
played them before, but it'll be very well made.
let me think. Very arcadey is the only concern, but I guess that was early 2000s, so kind of expect it. I think they were alright. I think if they do a story mode of some sort, because obviously they do FIFA and they do pretty good or okay-ish story modes in that, so that could be a good one. Yeah, F1 FA Joker says 2000 to 2002 was EA F1 games. And it's Craig Senna, of course it is. Why couldn't you just call yourself Craig Senna on the chat? On Twitch? Oh, no way. Apparently Craig Senna, he said hi to you as well.
Hello, Craig.
Hello, Craig. Yeah, one thing I would point out was briefly there, Maniac was on 1 bar in the lobby. It's gone up, but...
Yeah. So who we're waiting on the original Ferrari Quirky's a Haas. It's just the racing
Yeah,
point.
just need one more.
Camel.
Obviously, they need to pick the cars and grid to be set, and then we can get underway. What else can we talk about? Australia, the track, the corner changes. Have you seen the? Presume you've seen the post on Instagram.
Not seen it. I've
You said you've not seen it, or you have?
no, I've not seen it.
Okay. Let me just bring that up if I can find it again. As Vedo on Discord put it earlier, I need to find it. Damn it. What's going on? Oh, thank you, Stygian. He's tagged you in it as well. So, changes in Albert Park to ease overtaking for 2021. So here's the thing. So, pit lane to be widened after removing grass area. So you know there's a grass bit on the front straight.
Yep.
So they're removing that. Speed limit to increase from 60 kilometers to 80, which should lead to more pit stops. That's the first change. Turn 1 to be widened to aid overtaking and reduce lap 1 incidents. It's
Yep.
not going to be as narrow anymore. Turn 6 will also be widened to allow different racing lines and aid following the car in front. This is the biggest change, and for me the most exciting. Turn 9 and 10, so you know the
chicane
right
before
and
Mr.
left.
Whippy.
Yes. Turn 9 and 10 may change to remove the braking zone and make it easier to follow the car in front. They may use the existing inner alternative.
Ooh, that's actually quite cool.
Yeah, so it's going to be, you know, that long right-hander, so that's just going to be extended, isn't it?
Yeah, so it'll be probably
When they
more
turn
of an
into that
overtaking.
corner. Well, they can get more of like a slipstream into Mr. Whippy corner, as we call it. And then the other thing, turn 13, which is the right-hander after Whippy corner, has 2% negative banking, which makes it almost impossible to keep position around the outside. Well, I did it twice yesterday, so it's not that difficult. This will be modified into a 5% positive banking, obviously to make it easier.
Oh,
So, GG Australia, I guess.
thank you.
Stygian, also.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Stygian, for sending me that.
That's actually pretty
Yeah,
cool.
that could be an interesting. Well, obviously the first thing. I mean, I say surely everything will be back to normal by time 2021 season comes along.
Yeah, I'll be
Uh,
really looking forward to that. I'll do such a good...
Oh, ghosting's on. Can you message
Yeah, I'll send...
the eyes lobby host? Needs to be off. Thank you for pointing that out, Button. Brundle knows all too well about lap 1 incidents, don't you, mate? 2 years running. Yeah. There's a spin last night. Took me back to last season. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Bumped up to 50 viewers at the moment as well. Thank you for sticking on, obviously. Yeah, we know. We know Webster. We've messaged Eyes to change it.
Just done it.
Well, hopefully he does before we head off. I'm presuming he's making the grid at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously clear, no chance of rain, because obviously that is another rule that we have. We always put it to the weather that it would have been.
And also...
You get to go over the grid again.
Woohoo!
What's the percentage on my phone like? 37%, that should be fine. Yep, change. So we should be underway. Yeah, he's readied up. So we just got to wait for everyone else, and then we'll be set underway. Again, thank you very much for sticking around. Yeah, Maniac Red Bone again.
It's been.
It's one of those things. If he stays, if he manages to get in the lobby and stays, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him a little bit.
Yeah, it's
if
already
he's-
they've been looking at.
Yeah. Grunty reminded me, yeah. Also, Spain turn 9 has changed.
Oh, that's a beautiful corner. Launching it right outside. That's my plan. In advance.
Is that you watch MotoGP
Or
or anything like that?
No, not really. I've seen
Oh.
it before. I've watched that race and then, yeah, that's about it.
By the way, can everyone hear Easton? Okay. 'Cause obviously he's left the party and joined, and sometimes we have an issue. I presume so because they haven't mentioned. But I'm talking to myself. Well, it sounds like I am. Loud and clear. Thank you. Right. Now the positive thing is, whenever we do a restart like this, there's not any issues the second time, is there?
Not usually.
Not usually. He says that. Touch wood. 50 minutes. Oh, not 50 minutes, that's the viewers. 81 minutes at the moment. We've still got another 50. An hour. Roundabout. Yes, what else to talk about? Nothing else really to talk about. We're just ready for the race. Hopefully. All the names tick. Please. There we go.
I'm back. I had to do a quick battery swap.
Oh, the battery swap on the controller.
Yep.
I have a wireless controller, but I've got it to the point where the pack I've got in it is so old. I have to have my charger constantly in it, otherwise it just drops.
Yeah.
So. And fun fact as well, if your chargers, guys in the chat, if your charger for your controller ever goes at any point or it breaks, or in my case it broke, try out phone chargers, because I've got a phone charger in the back of mine and it works perfectly fine. Also, Maniac has left the session. That's
I
it
think
now.
we'll need to stay out.
That's it now. You gotta call it a night.
But I'm going to go to the toilet and I'll be back, so if I'm not back from the formation lap, you can take it.
Cool. Maniac, I was going to say your car would still be on the grid. I think. Although he's not on the list, so potentially... Yeah, also very unfortunate there, Maniac. Just obviously something going wrong. Yes, Hippo, we did have to restart. We had similar thing to F4 USA, basically. We were waiting on the grid. I then got kicked. Easton then got kicked. We came back, and the car was a lap ahead of everyone else. So I had to call a restart on that, because I'm not going through that again. So hopefully we don't have the same issue. Yeah, at least we know, obviously, what to do. It happens again. Hopefully it won't happen again. Hopefully we can have a full, proper race ahead of us. Obviously everyone going through their strategies once again. We will go through the grid once again for anyone's just joining. Hello. Yeah, I was going to say about Maniac's AI car potentially, but I don't see him on the list.
Yeah, his AI car will still be there.
And that's something we're going to have to deal with, because he's not... I mean, he joins and everybody then lasts about... I mean, if you possibly could, Maniac, if that's alright, I would join one last time and retire the car, maybe? Or should we just leave it, Easton? Because that's going to be a pain.
It's a bit of a pain seeing him leave and join, but maybe if you can wait till after the formation lap to join, so we don't have any lobby issues, on the formation lap.
Yes. Yes, potentially. Because his car is still going to be there, isn't it?
Yeah, so hopefully he
On
can
the
join after the
grid.
formation lap. Take control of
Yeah.
the car and pull it in either lap, the end of lap 1 or 2.
Yeah. Oh.
Second time lucky.
Oh, original's already been disqualified. Oh, there we go.
Right, so
right, take us through the good ones again.
so P20 sorry is original 96 and the Ferrari on the soft compound tyres. P19 RSF1 Millsy and the Alfa Romeo on the hard compound tyres. P18 Quirky Turtle and the Haas is on the mediums. 18th. P17 Toxic CW and the McLaren on the soft compound tyres. P16 is Monster Skyline 4 and the Alfa Romeo on the soft compound tyres. P15 Captain Bottle. Beast Pro lines up in P15 on the medium tyres on the McLaren. Then we have P14 RSF1 Eagle 78 and the Mercedes on the soft compound tyres in P13. No, 14, sorry. Then we have RSF1 Jane 0407 and the Banana Car on the medium tyres in P13. The disconnected car of RSF1 Maniac lines up in P12 in the toothpaste car. P11 is Shane's teammate of Peachy Pig and the Renault on the soft compound tyres. And the time we go is RSF1 Ka-Chow and the Haas car on the soft compound tyres.
I nearly spun it again.
P9 is Quaker Oats 1992 and the AlphaTauri followed by his teammate LR Blazer Guns and another AlphaTauri lines up P8 in the softs. P7 is Stretchy Wave and the Mercedes on the soft compound tyres in 7th. Cooper Benz lines up P6 in the Tracing Point on the soft compound tyres in P6. Eyes the Best is in the Red Bull on the soft compound tyres in P5. Falcon Bot lines up P4 and the toothpaste car on the soft compound tyres. P3 Camel 432 Dinosaur Gang lines up P3 on the Tracing Point and the Tracing Point on the soft tyres. P2 is RSF1 Saints in the Red Bull and the softs, and P1 pole positions VRC Dan and the Forza Ferrari.
Thank you very much. One Ferrari at the front, one at the back. Sandwiching the entire grid. So here we go once again. So let's hope, fingers crossed, we can actually get a race underway. In terms of tyres, Millsy from 19th has got nothing to lose on the hard tyres. Got to keep himself out of trouble. Shane and Beast Pro both on the medians. Everyone else on soft tyres. We are ready for the grid.
Please.
Once again. I think we're going to get it. You can hear
L.
the... Oh no, not again.
I may just...
Not again. Don't do this again.
Oh, no, here we go.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Teasing us once again. 5 red lights. And long hold. Lights out and away they go. It's a decent start from Sainz. Can Dan keep the lead into turn 1? I don't think he can. Sainz has got a better start. Is up on the inside of turn 1 and takes the lead away from VRC down. VRC down trying to recuperate. There's a
no.
spinner behind.
No.
I don't know who that is.
No. 3 spinners at the
Who's
back.
that at the back?
Falcon, a McLaren and Haas. It's
Safety car.
Falcon, Beast Pro, and it looks like it might be Quirky Turtle. No, Ka-Chow.
Ka-Chow as well, yeah.
I believe safety car.
There's a Williams. My timing page is all over the place. So let it sort itself out. There's a Williams back there as well. Yeah, that was Falcon. He's got left wing damage. Oof. So go back to the position changes once it all sorts itself out. So Sainz, great start from Sainz, taking the lead from Dan. And a similar situation to last night, only not as severe because we're all still running. And they did it before F2 this time.
Dub.
Same result though, safety car. Now, here's the biggest thing. So last night in F2, still don't know how, Josh, in the Racing Point, took his hard tyres, 28 laps, ended up in 3rd place. Is anybody going to try this? As Maniac comes back. He's going to retire his car, so he's out of the way. Thank you very much, Maniac, for that. Ice is up to 4th.
No one looks like the
anybody going to pit?
No, maybe some will take the gamble. No, Peachy Pig looked like Maniac. Say that car. Skyline. Eagle's in. Shane's in. Quirky Turtle's in. Toxic stays out. Original stays out. Mousy stays out. Charles stays out. Beast Pro's in. And Magic Falcon Bot will be in.
Yeah, so
Eagle
5
gets
with
on the
damage.
wing.
Did Shane have damage?
No, Shane's just serving a penalty. Quirky Turtle's getting a new wing.
Medium tyres as well for Shane. Eagle softs. Quirky Turtle hards. He's going for it. Change of front wing as well. Change of front wing also for Beast Pro. So yeah, in fact, Falcon and Quirky Turtle going for the hard tyres. And everyone is back on to no penalties.
Dub!
Yeah, so apart from that, in terms of position change, the only ones really that gained are Original and Millsy, who basically stayed out of trouble. Original up 7 and Millsy up 5 places.
Yeah, I believe those two actually shared the back row, didn't they?
Yeah, they obviously saw what was going on ahead and
what's
basically
going
stayed
on
behind.
here?
Peachy Maniac. It's Maniac's AI car, isn't it?
Oh, he's
Gonna
left
be
again.
causing issues. He can't even retire it. They're just going to have to work their way around it, Maniac. I don't think it's going to work, unfortunately. So I would leave it, if you can see in the chat. Have to work your way around. It's going to be annoying. Peachy Pig already 5-second time penalty. Falcon 3 seconds. So that's him catching the safety car.
Ouch.
Can we get 5-second penalties removed? I don't know.
I don't think
we can.
If it's not served, it can be. If it's served, it can't.
Yeah.
He's coming, the Peachy Pig's in the pitch just to serve it, and he's going to slap one set of mediums.
Yeah. So in that case, no. Oh, Shane and Eagle having to come in together as well. Going on back there. Oh, and wing damage for Shane.
Oh no.
Big wing damage. Front left damage for him.
Is there maybe...
Any damage for Eagle?
Nah, maybe Eagle's slammed his brakes in front of Shane and Shane's not read it. So that's
Yep.
Shane's already at a huge disadvantage. Because his safety will be at the end of this lap.
Yeah, according to Vettel, Falcon is fuming. Well, it's League Racing. Obviously, he's got to put it behind him. He's still got 26 laps to race. Still can score points very easily. He is on the hard tyres. They can go to the end, and that can be beneficial.
Can be. So, it's going to be interesting off the restart, because I feel like we could end up with a bit of a train with the top low.
Yeah, potentially. Safety car in this lap.
I'm not getting the things coming up, which is a bit annoying. But I just need to live through it.
What things?
The penalty notifications coming up.
Start and unstart. Or pause
Yeah.
and unpause. Falcon 5-second time penalty. He's going to be even more frustrated now, up behind Beast Pro.
Sometimes you just gotta work around it. I've been pausing and unpausing. It's a bit delayed, but you'll just need to go about setting the pens.
Yeah, it's alright. I can see them, it's all good. Right. Dan, can he retain the lead back from Sainz? Sainz has got to get a good restart off of this safety car. We've seen so many people lose it on cold tyres. It's a little bit wide from Sainz, but other than that, it's all good. They've dropped Camo. Camo is 1.2 seconds behind as they get back under racing. Once again, Dan pressurising Sainz. So we head off underway once again. Shane is already in the pits and he's having a rough race. In fact, both Renaults at the back as Peachy Pig lunges on the inside of Falcon and takes 18th place.
Original and Toxic going at it for P11 at the minute, and down into the punches are still side by side. A good racing
Ooh,
between the two
jeez.
so far. Toxic gets moved down the inside, always had to slam on the brakes. Chow looks up the inside, oh, he's got a wobble. Here comes Millsy. And now he's backed off of it, smart decision.
They're all trying to negotiate AI car with Maniac, which we can't do a thing about. It's just unfortunate. As there's a massive block on Original. That was so unlucky. Jeez.
Oh!
Gonna treat it like an AI. Look, it's squeezing.
Right round the
It's
outside
not.
of Whippy.
Here comes good Chow.
Oh, he's cut
trying
the
to go on the
corner.
outside.
Eagles
Oh,
get
this
past
is
his
getting a
former
bit-
teammate.
Get a bit chaotic back here. Eagle get past
Right.
Maniac as well. Maniac cheering his AI car on. Oh Jesus! Not really again. Been kicked again.
But the battle
He
up.
signed into Exodus Life. Wonderful.
The top two, we've sort of got little gaps for them. We've got Saints and VRC down for the lead. Camo and Eyes for third and fourth. Then it's Stretch, Blaze. Oh, Blaze are looking up the inside. Charles up the end. Gets past the original 96 down into turn 3 as well. Feature Pig and Quirky Turtle also going at it. Oh, Feature Pig around the outside of Quirky Turtle. Good move.
Deeply frustrating this night. Come on. Failed to join the session. Okay. Hang
Have
on.
you restart your DRS to Camel?
Love it.
Oh, Blaze was on the grass! That puts Cooper Bend off into the last corner, and now Quaker looks like he could get past, maybe into turn 1.
Fingers crossed. No more issues.
Oh,
Please.
Pro gets past Pro. Oh, Falcons called it a night.
Yeah, hasn't had a good start, has he?
Oh, Blaze went round. Great.
In sharpish.
Saints and Dan have fully pulled away from Camel. Eh, this worked.
There we go.
The top two have pulled away massively. 2.4 seconds the gap is.
It's my bad. I didn't restart my game. Should have done. Right. Here we go.
We have gaps starting to form all over the field here.
Right. Let's gauge once again where we're at. Yeah, not a good start for the Williams team. Maniac and Falcon. Right, here we go.
Oh, Skyline gets past Quaker. Oh, Quaker's on the wall. Oh, both up. There's a damage.
Yeah, front left wing damage from Quaker. Just caught that. Saints still leading. Ahead of Dan. They kept the gap ahead of Camo, who is gapping eyes a little bit. So Camo kind of in a solid third place at the moment. Then you've got Eyes just ahead of Stretch and Cooper Benz. Monster Skyline up to 7th, running along quite nicely.
I'm going to stress. I believe most people will try the mediums, the soft medium, because of the safety car.
Yeah, both Quirky Turtle and Original with damage, both making it back to the pits. Toxic CW has got by the limping Quakerites, and he's going to be passed by Kachow as well. What do we go from here? Hards, probably?
It's hard
How do
to
you think he
probably
can
be the
do?
safe option.
Eagle fastest lap of the race.
Dan sat right behind, so he can't get close, and Camels just can't do anything because he's just in the middle of nowhere. Then we have a little train behind the eyes with Stretch and Cooper Benz are skying around in his own world, with Toxic CW and Chow having a little battle, and it's Eagle and Beast Pro battling. Then the rest is just gaps.
Yeah, going to spread out a little bit. Interesting what Saints now fastest lap. I got constant fastest lap on the bottom left hand side of the screen. It's not been a smooth night already. Dan is sticking to Saints here, and Saints has got a little bit less ERS than Dan. I think Dan just measuring Saints at the moment.
Oh, Saints is on the
Oh,
grass.
Saints is off! Oh, and Dan snaps it up. Into the lead.
Eyes in
It's
the
a
pits,
simple-
is this an early stop for Ice? Or is this to repair damage? Oh, it's an early stop for the mediums.
Ooh.
That's a gamble.
Out a bit again, probably. Probably going for a two-stop.
I think he'll get away with it. What's Chow going to put on? Set mediums for Chow as well.
Yeah. And comes out behind Millsy, and that's a bit of a problem because Millsy's going long on those hard tyres. So Eyes will quickly catch up to him and have to clear. Eyes got Quirky Turtle as well, so not good for Eyes. Who's pitted at the moment? Eagle is high supposed to have stopped.
Quaker, Maniac's AI gets all taken by Quaker, moves up at the P15. Blazer spun it out the last corner.
Oh no. No, that's Blazer.
Yeah, that's what I said, Blazer.
Hmm.
That's twice this race already.
So, Saints with that little mistake. Still keeping within the RS of Dan at the moment. Into turn one. Don't think it's going to be close enough for a move. Still there. Oh, big wobble from Stretch. Through turn two, and Cooper Benz, fortunately for Stretch, isn't close enough, but a big lock up from Stretch into turn three, but under pressure.
Yeah, he's going to be feeling the pressure with Cooper Ben's very quick driver, who's proved in quality, and it's looking good for the Racing Point team right now.
Yeah, because strong start, we're only on lap 10 though. Just under halfway. And I must say, despite the issues that we've had, the restart and me being kicked again, we still have 46 viewers. That is, I'm very, very grateful for that. Because imagine this being frustrating for everyone else. But we had Radio Eastern for a while, so did good there.
All Saints went a bit deep there, that'll cost him some time, but he won't lose the DRS luckily. So he keeps dangerous, not dangerous Dan, VRC Dan on his heels.
Couple little battles going on. Beast Pro on the back of Eagle as well. Got 8th. And they're going to have Peachy Pig behind in 10th.
Oh, talk to the pits. That'll be for set mediums to the end most likely. And there's an Alpha coming in, I think. But it's not, it's a Fry, I think. No, that was just me. That was just my eyes deceiving me.
I was going to say, I was trying to see who it was.
I thought Doctor got onto the heart, so he's not confident in the tires. He's been jumped by Kachal by a good distance. Eyes is on the back of Corky Turtle now as well.
Yeah, I expected him to catch up, but this is going to be the issue now. He's going to have to clear Quirky and catch up to Millsy in front. Camo seems to be comfortable at the moment in third place. Slightly being caught by
Corky's
Stretch.
in the grass slightly, and Eyes made the mistake as well.
Yeah, Eyes couldn't capitalise on that. Dan's in. Dan's into the pits.
Now, is he going to play it safe with the hard? He's going to put the mediums on. He's putting the mediums on.
Cooper Ben's in as well.
He should be comfortable towards Eyes. Yeah, he'll be well in
Where's
front of
he
Eyes.
going to come out? That's going to be close to... Oh, that's a lot of traffic.
He'll be close behind. It'll be close between him and Peachy Pig. He'll get just in front of Peachy Pig.
Ooh.
But Peachy Pig will have the run on him. Oh! He's had a bit of
Couldn't get a good exit.
Okay, oh! Cooper Benz has been spun by Corky Turtle.
Oh, no!
And he's been collected by Eyes.
Did Eyes get damage from that?
I think it may have.
I think he got away with it, but Cooper Ben's looking pretty good for Racing Point. Has just fallen down. He's got wing damage as well.
Eyes got away with it.
I caught the end of that, unfortunately. But they disconnected out the pits.
Yeah, it must have been. This is an awkward pit lane, that.
Yeah, it's one of those things you think you can beat the guy that's coming out the pits, and it's just like a judgment,
Campbell's
I guess.
in the pits. Saints is in the pits. Stretch is in the pits. Skyline's in the pits, and I imagine the Eagles there at one more. Imagine Beast Pro will be in. Yeah, Beast Pro's in. So, and Dan caught him at the pit exit.
Where is Saints?
Oh, he's
Where
jumped
is
in by a
Sainz?
country mile.
Yeah, the undercut. Undercut's worked
That's a
brilliantly.
huge undercut.
There is Saints. Ooh. Over that pit lane exit a little bit, but didn't get a warning. But yeah, that's
4
that's
seconds.
huge. That's nearly 5 seconds he's got on him. He must have had a mistake on his in-lap sights that I missed. Fortunately, he got ahead of Millsy. Hey, he's
Beast
on
Pro
the back
comes
foot a little
out
bit.
just
Gonna have
ahead
to
of
push.
Quaker. Enters back in the pit lane. The wing, and he's slapping on a set of mediums, and he'll hope for another safety car.
Yeah, only thing he can do from that situation. In terms of pit stops, Millsy's the only one left to pit. On those. Oh no, yeah, Eagle has pitted, but he pitted onto a fresh set of softs, I presume.
Yeah, so he'll go a set of mediums.
Yeah. Rapidly caught by Dan. Dan has been on it all night, and I think Eagle's in. As both the Haas drivers have swapped positions, Kachal getting ahead of Quirky. They got Eyes the best. Also behind, it's an interesting strategy that Eyes is on. Seems to be a two-stop, I feel. As Eagles in, drops to behind the McLarens.
He'll go behind Quaker
Behind
as
the
well.
looks. Oh, behind Quaker, yeah. 14th. So I'm trying to think who needs to pit again. Peachy needs to pit again.
Milsey needs to pit again.
Oh.
That's about it, really.
Yep. Quirky might be hard pushed to push those hards to the end, but we've seen it being done. It's going to be horrible at the end. And Millsy has to pit. So Millsy, he can get those to lap 19.
Oh, Ben's called that night.
Yeah, pit lane. That is such a shame for Cooper Benz. Was looking very strong for Racing Point in general. Camo still holding strong for third though. Camo's just had a race where he can't seem to keep up with top two, but he's content with third place at the moment. But of course, let's not count out Stretch, and in fact, Camo's going to have a good run on Millsy, who's still yet to pit. As Sainz ahead, I think it's just got by Peachy Pig. Not close enough for turn 1. Might get a better run out of turn 2 though, but again, Millsy gets just enough of an exit. He's going to defend this, of course he will. Camo has to frustratingly stay behind for at least another lap. All the while, Stretch is lurking for a podium in that Mercedes.
Yep. Skyline's also in a good position in his F3 debut.
Yeah, up 9 positions as well.
He's in a net P5 here.
Hmm. Yeah, he said to me before this race, Monster Skyline, that he just wants points. It's a transition season for him, coming up from F4 to F3. Hadn't raced for a while as well, due to issues back end of last season.
Nice, gets past Corky.
Eyes, yeah, breezes by. That's 6 lap mediums against 13 lap hards. And Dan is just pulling away from Sainz at the moment, up to 6.5 seconds.
Also calls that night.
Who else is close? Still got Camo on the back of Mills, who still cannot find a way through. Can he get a good run out of turn 2? Oh! That's a much better turn 1. Millsy though, back across. They make contact and Millsy's just going to let Camo go through though. Yeah, but all this, as you say, has allowed Stretch to just close right in on Camo. Oh, Sainz was getting by the AI car. It's just had a spin off. Don't go back in front. Weesh. I think Peachy Pig's just given a Maniac's AI car a knock. Wide, and I think Sainz lost a bit of time there as well.
Yeah, Cat was 7 seconds up front.
In that situation when you have to pass an AI car,
yeah,
that's when, if you've played career mode, comes into effect, because you know what the AI car is going to do. Of course, if you had played career mode,
it's a bit annoying, especially when it comes, for example, some tracks the AI car comes right the pits after it's retired, and sometimes can cause trouble with moving over to the racing line last second. So it's a bit difficult there, and also it's just going around the track snail's pace.
yeah.
It's not very good.
Stretch very deep in turn 1. Get a lot of dirty air behind Millsy here. Still not pitting. Again, he needs... Millsy must be going to a softs, right? Only thing he can do there.
Yeah. Yeah,
but he has to go another couple of laps.
He can probably get away with pitting this lap, to be fair. He's just got people take softs still in the first stint.
I think, did Sainz get damage? No, just down here, it's just pulling away. Fastest lap. He didn't got the fastest lap by... Who's closest to him? 23.5... 24.1 is that from Sainz? Yeah, he's even got the fastest lap by a few... almost a second. And Stretch. Oh, that's going to be a big launch! I tensed up a bit. Millsy kind of thought there was going to be one and almost left the room. Quick lock up from Stretch, and Mills is really struggling. Stretch is just losing so much time. You can see Camo going off in the distance. He's getting really frustrated here. Now he goes it. DRS an overtake. Get past the Alfa Romeo. There we go. Now he's got 2.8 seconds to catch Camo back up again.
It's gonna be close. Because now Camo's pulled off away from Stretch to get held up by Mills, and now Camo's encountered some traffic as well.
Mills, he's really struggling in those hards. What was pole time? Pole time was a 19.5, was it?
What pole? Yes.
Yeah, this pole. 19.5, wasn't it?
It was a 19.5 by Dan, yes.
Yes, and Sainz was close behind with a 19.6.
Yeah.
So Camo now come up behind Peachy Pig. Peachy Pig yet to pit again. And that's one thing for certain. Peachy Pig cannot get to the end on those mediums, and then big slide out of turn 11. Here comes Camo. Is he going to go try and run the outside? No. Peachy Pig, middle of the road defence. Nicely done. Is Peachy going to go in?
Yes,
thankfully for Camo.
One.
Doesn't lose more time.
So Camo into P3.
Both Alfa Romeos lining close to one another. I can imagine if Skyline gets close to Millsy, he will yeet out the way. Yeah. Imagine he should, and yeah, as you said earlier, Skyline's on for a 5th place at the moment. Does have a penalty, but so has Kachal behind. There are the penalties at the moment. 3 for Monster Skyline, 3 for Kachal, 6 for Quirky, 3 seconds for Quaker, 6 for Toxic CW, and 3 apiece for Shane and Original.
Yeah. So it's looking quite interesting because now Mills working, Mills in back up on the tyres, because it looks like he'll come in between.
He's so struggling on them now.
He'll come out between Peachy Pig and Shane.
And he'll be flying on softs, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he'll be closest to catch back
Imagine
up.
he would be. And Peachy Pig's not that far off, as Beast Pro, bit of tyre rubbing on Quirky, takes 9th place.
Yeah, Mills in the
The end of
pits.
that. Yeah. But Monster Skyline up into 5th place. And really, the only other interesting battle that could happen, Easton, at the moment is can Stretch catch back up to Camo? Gap is kind of hovering at 2 seconds. Because Dan looks very comfortable for the win. Sainz looks comfortable for 2nd. It's just for 3rd, really, I think.
Mills comes out P13. So he's got about 8 seconds to points. Old Eagles on the back of Toxic is.
And Toxic's off. And Eagle moves by into 10th place. They had their battles in F4. Now they're battling for one single point as Peachy Pig is all over the back of them on softs. He's going to go for the lunge. There's a B. Oh, nice move from Peachy Pig there.
Only P10?
Into 11th.
Sorry.
Very nice move. Very little contact as well. That can narrow up quite quickly. So Peachy Pig is absolutely flying on these softs. Got Eagle that he's kind of following or looking to overtake. He's used a lot of ERS though.
Yeah.
And he's got Quaker ahead on hard tyres.
Oh, Chow and
Eagle
I
wall.
supposed to stop him.
Round the outside, no, surely. Surely. Oh, look how close. Oh. And Peachy Pig, bravely round the outside, moves now into 8th place because of those two pitted.
Mills could actually get points in this race.
Yeah, 11th place. He's got Toxic on hards. He's got a catch 5 seconds in 8 laps, which easily possible. He's got the tyres to do so.
Yep. Oh, Saints picks up a penalty. That's not going to help him at all.
Again, though, I think he's not catching Dan, really. Dan's in complete control. And Camo's not catching him either.
If there's a late safety car, it won't help him.
Terms of driving. Terms of driving. Oh. Wake up.
That was so close to the wall. He's had a massive tank slapper.
Jeez.
And he's almost put it in the Mr. Whippy wall.
Jeez. May I point out as well, Mr. Bottlejob himself, 6th place at the moment for Beast Pro.
Don't know how he's managed it.
Considering all the things he's gone through.
Yeah.
Not bad, but definitely at the moment, positions gained. And, you know, stayed out of trouble, 11 places from Monster Skyline.
Yeah,
Followed by Beast Pro with 9.
Skyline's had a great race, to be fair, same with Beast Pro.
Yeah. It's not to say Dan's had a good race so far, 7 laps away.
Don't give, you better not give him the commentator's course.
Yeah. It's just he's been in form all throughout qualifying and in the race. Got passed by Sainz. You know, off the start, but it's that mistake. That mistake on that last corner that Sainz just to be able to catch it, and Dan was just on it. And ever since then he's just pulled away.
Yeah. It's been a good drive. No, well, anyone in the top 3 have just had a good drive, really. We've got a battle between Peachy Pig and Quaker and for P8, P7 on the road.
Yep. And this is, again, Peachy Pig, who's on a recovery drive, I guess. I think he got clipped a little bit earlier on.
Yeah, I think he got wing damage on lap 2, and he paid under the safety car, and he looks like he's going to go
a lot
for
of
P7.
VRS.
He's going to fly past him.
Yep. Nicely done. He's doing good with Shane down in 15th and points slim for Shane, unfortunately. Peachy Pig doing the best he can for Renault to salvage something. Yeah, weren't they both at the rear of the field at one point? Both Renaults.
Yeah.
Was it both Williams I was thinking about?
There's
Yeah, no points for Williams.
none for Haas at the minute as well, but that can obviously still change. Millsy's caught right up to the back of Toxic now for the last points paying position.
Yeah, been a decent drive for Millsy as well. Put it on penalties. He doesn't have to overtake Toxic, but oh Jesus, catching so much. Oh, this is a bit. Oh no!
That was a bit silly.
Oh, and he's right on the apex in front of the Red Bull Vise.
That was a bit silly. Oh, Peachy Pig spun in the last
Oh,
corner.
Peachy Pig's round. No! Jesus.
Guys, you're scaring me.
What happened there then?
He just lost it in the last corner and was killed. Toxic.
Yeah, for your tyres will be heated. Oh, wow. Points. Oh, commentator's cursed Peachy Pig now, haven't I? Lap later, he's lost the points. He was fighting so hard to get. That'll put Skachow into 10th, and Toxic's hanging on to the last couple of points. Oh,
A bit of a slap.
Chow looking around the outside, and yeah, Toxic doesn't really fight it that much. Kachow's also on softs, trying to recover something. Moves into 9th.
Yep.
Well, that was a moment, wasn't it?
Yep. 2 spinners.
Jeez.
I'm out in one sector.
making sure we're both still awake. Apparently Toxic has damage now. Yeah, he does. He did clip the wall.
Oh yeah, it must
Pit lane wall.
Yeah, it did give it a little tap. I didn't think it was that big of a tap. They give
No.
damage, but it'll just carry on till the end.
The wing damage on this game is not great even. I's the best. It's a weird kind of race for him. It's just wrong strategy, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he was solidly top 10, wasn't he?
He was at 4th behind Camel.
He's been stuck behind traffic.
Well, rear end
Ow.
tap.
Yeah. And they're both going to be on
Original's called it, isn't
Toxic as... Yeah. So really, the only team that is looking relatively strong, you know, both drivers in the points, is Mercedes.
Yeah, 8th and
Got
4th. That's very good.
Yeah, you got the McLarens at the moment, but Toxic, I don't think is going to hang on to this point soon, because he's got Peachy Pig, who he nearly had a collision with, and Eyes, who's just taken 10-11 really well there. He's going to have a run. He's got a run on Peachy Pig. Oh, don't do that again.
Oh, Original's car stopped in the middle of the pit lane. Oh, it's back now.
Oh, Peachy, that is not...
Right. I just backed out of that. He's smart racer eyes. We could.
Yeah, here comes Toxic. He's struggling on those hards, and he's going to get passed by 2 drivers here. Yep. Nothing he could do. Just got such a poor X, and that damage is just not helping him. Ice, though.
Who's got the fastest lap, actually?
Dan. Oh no, Kachow has.
Damn.
Yeah, Kachow. Fastest lap.
What's it? A dominant race from Dan.
Slight thing here.
Go on.
Stretch has just caught massively. Because the gap was over 2 seconds. It's now 1.8.
I think they can maybe make a mistake at Whippy.
Yeah. What's the ARS like? Cameron's got a little bit more. What else have we got? We got Quaker pressurizing Beast Pro. We got Kachow on the back of the Eagle as well. Kachow is flying on those softs. He's gonna have a run on Eagle.
I think he'll get past. Yeah. Anyway, Chow's had a good. Chow's had a good recovery. Chow had the 2-stop.
Yeah. That's the thing though, when you put on, I assume, fresh shots.
Oh,
That's what he's got. Oh, big collision. Oh, Peachy Pig out. Eyes the best. No front wing. Big collision through 1 and 2. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Safety car would be fun. Well, I think it's too late.
It's far, yeah.
Too late, I think.
If you had to say the latest we could have got to was at the end of this last lap. Well, not lap 26. We could have got it because it always comes in lap 27. Well, just before the penultimate lap actually is the best way to say it.
Jeez. Yeah, I'd rather not anybody in the chat direct blame here, because it could have been just a genuine mistake, as the AI cars just messed up Beast Pro and Quaker there, the final 2 corners.
Chow's already almost caught up to the back of them. Look at him.
He's got 9 seconds of penalties though.
Ouch. So he'll stay behind both of them as it stands. But Eagle, good jump Quaker.
Oh, Quaker nearly lost it. Oh. As Millsy just got by Toxic. Toxic going for the undercut though, because Toxic is hanging on to this point. He's now got the Haas of Quirky Turtle here as well. All this for 1 point, as Quirky just puts a move on Millsy. Millsy trying to go back on the outside, couldn't do it. All this for 10th? Jeez.
Well, at the minute, Millsy will get the pots tennis, so I imagine he won't be taking any risks.
Yeah. Well, he is though. he is though. He's still racing.
But
I
starts the
think I
final
best
lap.
keep on this. Yeah, 11-second lead.
I's just going for the fastest lap to try and take off. Oh no, he won't have time because he's been lapped. That's an L.
No. Ooh. Let's see, Millsy might have a run, but because Quirky's got DRS.
It's all or nothing for Quaker.
Happened. I've got to go off of it because I've got to give this man coverage because he's driven a pretty good race.
Quaker, here comes Quaker, run the outside. And the turn so he gets the move done, run the outside Beast Pro and the P6. It's
Nice.
good.
Good clean move from Quaker Race. Takes 6th and Kachal's right with them.
Oh no, he has
But Dan-
seconds. That's a shame for Quaker. Sorry, Cotton.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Stretcher's got camo! What's happened to camo? What happened to camo?
I think he's balled it, to be fair. He's got damage, he's balled it,
Oh no, on the last lap. Stretch is going to get on the podium, but Dan is going to take the first win in Tier 3 completely. As soon as he's taken the lead, pulled away. Sainz, though, is going to be happy with 2nd place. But Camo on the last lap. So
He's got the
unlucky,
balls
so
out.
unfortunate. Stretch is going to be on the podium unless he... Jesus, Stretch. He was already weaving to the wall in the last corner. I thought he was going to drop it. Oh, Stretch for Camo 4th. Monster Skyline with a great drive to 5th. Quaker Oats is... Who's going to come out of all this? Beast Boy's actually going to get back up to 6th. He does. Is Eagle going to get all of them? No, he does. To 6th.
Oh, GG Eagle. How's will also pick up the last point?
Oh yeah, look at these across the line. Millsy gets it. Wow, 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 wow. Rough night. What we got there? Eagle driver of the day? Yeah.
Bears.
Of course, vote on Twitter once that is out on your driver of the day. What a race. Apparently, according to Stygian, who's using his 4G at the moment, because internet said this was worth my 4G. So, that's a compliment in
I'll
itself.
get the top 3 in, and I'll be calling Camel a bottle job when I speak to him later.
Don't rub it in too much.
And bam. Top 3 invited. Star result for him though. P4. Good way to kickstart his championship hopes.
He's going to be annoyed though, isn't he?
Yeah.
You know he is. Last lap as well. But there is your result. VRC Dan with the victory. Sainz in 2nd in the Red Bull. Stretch to P3. Camo, fortunately on the last lap, loses the podium, but still, as you say, a 4th place. Monster Skyline from 16th to 5th. Eagle from 14th to 6th. Beast Pro from 15th to 7th. So them 3 had a great race. Quaker Oats in 8th. Kachal 9th. And Millsy picks up the last point from 19th. So good drive from him. Shane, Toxic, Quirky Turtle, I's the best. All out of the points. Maniac on 4, of course, had his connection issues. Beach Pig Original, Blazer Guns, Cooper Benz, and Falcon. Rounds up your 20.
Well, that's an interesting race.
Yeah. Rough. Very rough, but gotta say, big thank you to everyone watching, because I'm nice to thank you over and over, but we still stayed at a steady 46 views despite me being kicked from the lobby twice. So thanks once again. But your top 3, how do we do this? You third, me second. No, other way round, because Red Bull driver. Me third, you second, and I'll do the winner.
Go, go.
We don't have a bias, because obviously Red Bull, yay. Third place. Have you included your audio, guys?
Yes.
Sweet. Before I talk to Stretch, can somebody in the chat direct, sorry if I mispronounce it, Difey Boy _04 to the league? Someone help him out in the chat, please. But we get to Stretch first in the Mercedes. Hello, long time no see.
Hello, mate.
Oh,
I know.
no speak. Former teammate of mine. Well, congratulations on your third place. Obviously unfortunate what happened to Camo, but you had to be in the right place at the right time. But you looked on for a solid result anyway. Looked for a very good P4, good in qualifying as well. Yeah, good start to your season. Yeah, take us through it.
To be honest, the second start was mad. I don't know what the hell Kachow was doing. I don't know if you saw the Haasters flying across the track. But I don't know how I didn't get taken out by him, to be honest. But yeah, it was a good race. I really enjoyed it. I went to go round Millsy around the outside on the last corner, but I thought I better not. He went for the inside and I went for the inside as well. It was crazy. But
Yeah, I saw that.
I was like, do I go around the outside? I thought, no, I better not be too cocky, and I just went for the inside and he went for the in. But yeah, it was a good race. I enjoyed it. I really pushed Camo. We were neck and neck time wise. You know, I wasn't gaining on him, you know, and he wasn't pulling away. And yeah, it was just being in the right place at the right time, like you say. So I saved everything up for the last lap, and I was gaining on him massively anyway on the last lap. I'd saved everything. I was going to go for it anyway. But yeah, unlucky to Camo. He did do really well. I think he's ran no traction as well, so he did do really well to be consistent all the way through.
Yeah, maybe you put him under pressure. Maybe that's all it.
Yeah,
all it took
definitely. Yeah,
to make that
definitely. I was
mistake.
a bit like a button in the Vettel there, wasn't it? Last lap at Canada.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it when he lost it. I was so sorry for him. But I was so chuffed. At the same
It's
time.
like I was gonna say it's like one of those things. It's like, yes, I'm in third. Oh no.
Yeah,
yes,
I
I'm in
did-
third.
Yeah, I did feel really bad because he was in party with me. I did feel really bad for him, but I was so happy. I was happy with top 5. I've got a good pace round. I love Australia. I was happy with P5, but P3 I'll take that all the way.
Yeah. Yeah, you had what shall I say, an unfortunate last season. Fair to say.
Yeah, near the end, yeah, it was awful. I started strong
Yeah.
out the blocks, and then near the end, but it was awful. But yeah, no, fingers crossed this season will be a bit better. I like the Mercedes. I swear the Red Bull's cursed for me, but I'm happy.
I
to
don't
be in the
say that.
Mercedes.
I'm in it now.
I know, but it's a good car. Don't get me wrong, it's a good car. But every time in the
Yeah.
Red Bull, it always goes wrong for me. But
I'm
happy to be in
speaking
the
of
Mercedes.
Yeah, sorry. Speaking of Mercedes, obviously your teammate got a very strong 6th place as well in his first time in F3. Looks like you've got a good teammate beside you.
Yeah, no, I knew Eagle was quite good. Shane was telling me he's a really good driver, so fingers crossed we can get some decent points and win the overall Mercedes constructors. That'd be great.
No, Red Bull is going to win the overall constructors.
Right. Drop the handbags.
Probably be Alfa Romeo again, most probably.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Well, yeah, well done
Thank
on
you.
your third place. Enjoy it. Right, moving on. Eason, take it away.
Yep, so Jake, RSF1 Science. It was a bit of a boring race, we'll say. Obviously that you came close to Dan in qualifying with a great lap, 19.6 I believe, was it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he just got me in the last attempt, didn't he? But yeah, I was happy with
Faster
that
than
lap.
me.
Right, you. Shh.
Sorry.
It was,
I'll stay quiet.
Yeah, it was still a very good lap, and then you led the race briefly with a great start, and then you made that little mistake going into the last corner, gave Dan the lead, and then you just got a massive undercut on you. So just run us through your race, really.
Well, yeah, I was pretty happy with the start. And then quickly that I realised Danny's just rapid around there. I was pushing that hard, and then, like you said, I made that
that mistake and just undercut me, and then I was trying to catch him, but I just couldn't. Tried everything, and that's why I got the penalty. So yeah, just congratulations to him on his really, really good race pace, and well done to Stretch as well. It's nice to see him back on the podium. Yeah, pretty boring race other than that though, just driving clear air.
Yeah, it was a very good race from you, and obviously good 18 points for the Red Bull team. Unlucky for eyes because we thought he just went.
Race.
We thought he went on the wrong strategy then. An unfortunate collision with Peachy Piglet on the race just put the nail in the coffin. So a good result for Red Bull. And so moving on to Barry next. Favourite track of yours?
No, I can't stand Barry.
Ouch.
So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yep. So, Brandon, do you want to move on to our race winner?
Yeah, sorry, just going through Discord a few things there. Yeah. Yay, Red Bull, that's all I'm going to say. Sorry. But we head to our race winner, our first race winner of Tier 3, the Scarlet Ferrari, and I'm pretty sure that Raikkonen, the team principal Ferrari, is going to be very happy with his boys' work, and that is VRC Dan. Looked completely on it in qualifying today. Q1, Q2, Q3, tick, 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 and the race win as well. But you did have to work for it. Sainz got you at the start, and you had to pass him. Obviously, you made the mistake Sainz did in the last corner. You were there to capitalise, and just pulled away, it seems. But I'm sure it wasn't that easy as I make it out to be.
No, really. Not really. It wasn't really that easy. I mean, again, yeah. I said that at the start. I was a bit disappointed, really, to lose the lead from the start. But I had to keep Sainz under pressure, and well, eventually it did pay off due to that unfortunate mistake. And apart from that, I feel like the pace was pretty consistent throughout the race, and yeah, it was good.
Yeah, used to be Massa.
Yeah, that's
last
correct.
season,
Yeah.
didn't you? I was from Massa. Yeah, I was confused earlier when I was doing the grid preview. I was like, is it Massa? I was like, so apologies for that.
Sorry.
Yeah, looking very, very quick in this Ferrari. Is it suiting your driving style, this machine?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like red, so I mean, I don't know. I don't know. It's just nice. I don't know. That's about it.
Well, all it sometimes takes is if you like the look of it, it makes you drive faster. So I get that sometimes as well. Yeah, Australia, good track for you. Because again, you've seen on it all evening tonight.
I didn't expect it to be that good a race, to be honest. I mean, I don't think I've ever finished a race around Australia before in RSF1, so to be that dominant is quite surprising, to be honest. I don't think I had it, really. But yeah, it's nice, obviously. Yeah. So, yeah.
Always good to start off, but it's still a long season ahead, so obviously you can't be too complacent at all, because this tier, like every tier, many potential race winners ahead of us. But next week, obviously, you're going to be looking forward to Bahrain, the first circuit under the floodlights. What are your thoughts heading to that circuit?
I think it's not a track. There's some difficult braking zones. I don't know. I'd say pace is alright. I don't think I'm as quick around as I am in Australia. So no, but I think we'll have to wait and see next week and see what happens.
Good, and well, that's all I can ask. Yeah, congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
And yeah, good luck for next week in Bahrain.
Thanks.
Well, there we have it, Easton. We had our issues, of course we do, because can't be smooth every week, but we got there in the end, persevered, and a pretty decent race at the end of it, wasn't it?
Yeah, very good race. There was great racing. A couple of unfortunate incidents, but that's just racing. at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
of course. There's going to be a few that would want to put Australia behind them. They'll be very keen to have a good result to kick off their campaign in Bahrain.
Yep.
Cool. So, right. So there you have it. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. That has been the Tier 3 Grand Prix of Australia, as mentioned to Dan. They'll be back in Bahrain next week. Stygian should be back in the comms box to produce, and he's been watching, so he'll be up to speed, and he will carry on the show from next week, and he should be joined by Vettel as well. As for tomorrow, we have the turn of the F5 Championship, and yeah, so who is taking control of that in the comms box? Well, we have the return of Gruntastrophe, plus a very surprise co-commentator, which at the moment only I know about, and obviously the two that are doing it. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 8 o'clock. I promise you, you'll like it. Promise you, you'll like it. So make sure you join us for that, and for the racing as well, from all the drivers in F5 tomorrow at 8 o'clock. So from myself and Easton, thank you for your company, Easton.
No problem.
Cool. I've been RSF1 Michael, also known as Brundell. Your top 3: Stretch in the Mercedes, 3rd place, 2nd Sainz in the Red Bull, and 1st VRC Dan in the Ferrari. Take care, everybody, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.